Miriam. Meteorite. We're in the Bahamas. Family's getting ready for dinner. It's, 7. And here it comes. Mike. And there's...
Oh, boy.
Oh, wait, you didn't shut the door?
They shut the door. Mom has to fix the door.
I thought you were, why leave it open then? You're not gonna take the camera, we don't have a bag, right?
Sure, we'll take it. Well, here we are on our second day in Bahamas. See if anything's going on in the chapel. Nothing. Nothing. Here's our view from our balcony. We pan out to the right. Just get a glimpse of the ocean. Swing left, we got a nice tree. And we got the ocean back yonder. Let's zoom in and get a better look at that. A little more. The waves crashing. Woo! Well, temperature's about 75. It's breezy. Want to know what that waterfall sound is? I'll show you. Swing on over here. Past the chapel. And hey, we got waterfall. Beautiful waterfall. We got the MC warming up over there by the pool. You can see through the trees there. You'll see the people laying down at the pool. Tapping some rays. I was there yesterday, I got burned. And just over here, you can hear the MC warming up.
No, not yet.
Oh, we're waiting on the street in front of our hotel to go to Coral World, the underwater sea adventure where you go underwater and you don't get wet. You excited about going to underwater world, Joe?
Yeah,
Just yeah? What do you think we're going to see there?
everything.
Everything, alright. Comes a bus. Look across the street, we have the Straw Market,
Do is Nintendo. That was about it.
where you can haggle.
Then what?
Comes a bus. Is this our bus?
No.
Look at Bob Marley driving the bus. And here's where we're staying. The Radisson. And there's the girl I slept with last night. Wasn't too bad. Baby got back. I like big butts and I cannot lie. You other brothers deny. There's Joey. Waiting for the bus. Take a look at the scenic view. A lot of trees, some cars. There's a palm tree if you haven't seen one in a while. It's the hotel next to ours. Doing a total 360 now. Back. Ooh, the waterfall there. Hey. And we're back to the Radisson. And there's where we get in. And we're on our way to Cable Beach. We gotta go. What's this guy selling here? Hey, what you crying about? Oh, here comes Bob Marley himself. What's up, boys? We had nothing to do with the LA riots. Is this a marijuana plant? Let's sit down. Here's where you get marijuana. A reefer tank. And Joey's the first one to go get it.
Here we are at Coral World.
Man?
We're at Coral World, Bahamas.
Okay, we're gonna go underwater and see fish. Let's go do that.
Let's go feed the sharks.
Feed the sharks. Okay. Alright, we're now entering inside Coral World. What do we have here? Oh, look at, ooh, fish everywhere. And ooh, right above me. Walk in there. Shark, uh-oh. I'll be right back. We're now going underwater. Look at this sign. You got lizard crossing. I just saw it flash by. Here we go. Lizard crossing. How you doing, Ma?
Okay, I'm looking for lizards.
Joey wants to go. We're on the coral beach, watching the waves crash in. There's the observatory. Whoa! It's kind of windy. Panoramic shot. And over there. It's kind of nice little beach. And we're back to the waves. Let's zoom in on the next wave. Gilligan's Island. That is Gilligan. And Skipperoo, the millionaire, and his wife.
Food, and they mainly feed on shelled animals, things like clams and oysters, little baby crabs and lobsters. Even if near sharks were able to see well, they wouldn't use their sense of sight to find their food, because most of those animals usually buried in the sand and not easily seen at all. And like most other species, these sharks tend to prey for their food at nighttime. Yeah, their teeth are very, very small, but what they lack in size, they make up for in numbers. They have 3 rows of teeth on the top and 3 on the bottom, and all of them face backwards, so anything that goes in doesn't come out very well at all. And their mouths are small compared to other shark species. Typical shark. And one of the main ways in which they differ is that I'm able to hold this guy out of the water for about half an hour without hurting him in any way. Most other sharks couldn't tolerate this, and they would quickly die if they're left out of the water for any length of time at all. But as long as I don't allow this guy to get too warm, and I keep his gills wet, he'll be okay. Getting out of the water a whole lot. You notice that his skin is rough, kind of like sandpaper, or the tongue of a cat, or even an emery board. And they actually did use the skin of their sharks as sandpaper in times gone by. I got it.
Trust me, I know what I'm doing.
What you're actually feeling on the skin of the sharks, on the skin of the shark, is something called dermal denticles.
Dermal denticles,
They're very
sure.
specialized scales that that sharks have. And what that word means is skin teeth, and that's exactly what the dermal denticles look like.
Can you touch it, Joe?
Yeah. Tiny little teeth on the skin of the shark.
Sorry, Joey. Pick him up.
Scared me half to death. How was it, Joe? It's weird. You should. Do you want to try it? It doesn't feel like you can't scan it. He's up there. There you go.
Catch up with you! Someone get it! No!
Oh yeah, who's that babe? Oh, it's me. Peace. 2 fingers. Back in the Bahamas. Beautiful waterfall, palm trees. Pool. Let's go to the pool. Exactly.
Hold on. 2 thumbs went down, so she is.
Out of here.
Bye bye, young lady. See you next year. Same time, same place. Are we ready out there? The next young lady right here, and here we go, everybody. Do it, young lady. Oh, yeah, watch out. Good. And all thumbs went up for the judges. And she is in. You are in, young lady. Thumbs went down for the young man, so he is. See you next time, buddy. Have a good day, right? All right, moving on. Moving to the lady with the plan, everybody. Work on taking those fools now. Watch out now. Oh, shut. Oh, shut. Watch out now. Watch out. The nurse is still around, right? And yes. Judges, thumbs are up, so she is in, everybody. And there we go. Don't worry. The nurse is here, everybody, so have no fear, right? She's right over there sitting now. And here we go, moving to the lady in black right now. Competition, the plaza lady in black, everybody. Moving on. And all thumbs right now, so she is. She is. She's not the stick away, folks. So she is. Then we have to take back, with the skin more rights than ladies, right, Peter? Yeah. Alright. We got more rights than ladies, so. And here is it, everybody. Looking really. Hold on, young lady. Hold on. Don't leave. Young lady, don't leave. We're gonna give you some inspiration so you can make it. Just try. If you don't wanna go on the fall back, and David is gonna be there to catch you, right?
You're breaking my brains.
Your brains? No, we'll catch you. Ready? Everybody, let's support the lady by clapping your hands to the beat. Come on. To the beat, everybody, come on. To the beat, come on. Everybody, come on. Clap your hands. Come on. Everybody, come on. Clap your hands. Come on. Bend your knees. Come on. Clap your hands, everybody. Come on. Let's just clap your hands, everybody. And judges, all comes here now, so she is. Bye-bye. See you next year. Moving to the next young lady right here. Is the cowgirl? And she is looking good so far. And judges, and all comes right now, so she is. Bye-bye, and see you next time. Moving to the next young lady. Come on, some inspiration, everybody. Inspiration. Come on, clap your hands, everybody. Come on, clap your hands, everybody. Come on. And there she goes. She's having problems with the everybody. She's having problems with the Judges, all thumbs went up and she's in. Moving on to the next young lady. These sunglasses on their eyes, you know, foggy, you know what I mean? Alright, are we ready? Here we go. And all thumbs run down like she is.
I'll have a banana.
Okay. On the count of 3, we're gonna ask you to suck. If we can get 10 men after beer guzzling, we're going into the body flex. The man wins a bottle of champagne, a souvenir t-shirt, a free trip to the nude beach, and passes tonight to Coliseum. And don't forget, men, body flex contest is next. After the body flex, get ready. Everybody, you're on vacation, so let's have some fun while you're here. The place to be is at the Radisson Resort, where we are #1 in the sun with fun. Standing up straight, hands behind your back. Ladies, get ready. Men, get ready. On the count of 3. 1. You got to pick it up. You got to pick it up. 2. 3, go, pick it up in seconds. Suck. All cans down. All cans down. All cans down. All right. The men win. How about the ladies? We're going to find it right now. Coming up next is the body flex contest, guys, so get ready. Ladies and gentlemen, we're starting with the men over here. Your name and where you're from.
New Hampshire.
Your name is New Hampshire.
Jonathan, I'm from New Hampshire.
Let's get Jonathan from New Hampshire background. And here we go, everybody. Jonathan from New Hampshire to become the winner. Check it out. Keep the cup in the can, baby. Keep the can in the cup. Ladies and gentlemen, let's give New Hampshire background leading right now. The man right now leading. He's looking good. Moving to next man with the plan.
Mike from Maryland.
Let's give Mike is leading right now. I noticed Jerry was really sucking on the straw. Yes. And
Jerry from Canada.
let's give Jerry from Canada our next big round. We got next Jerry in the house. Jerry from Canada, he is. Alright, moving to
Mitch from New York.
let's give Mitch from New York a big round, everybody. Come on. Give it up for Mitch from New York. And here we go. Where's the other young lady winning the t-shirt? Where's the other young lady?
And then Joey came down for the 100th time. Our Bahama Papa getting all the sun he can so he can look like he's been somewhere. Mr. Tan. Mr. Tan. Here's our view from the room. We're getting ready to go. Back to Chicago, back to the cold. There's the lounge where Joey danced the night away with the 8-year-old. Goodbye, Bahamas.
They're really doing a heck of a job. I would like to give their names and hold your applause till the end. On our public relations and advertising is Phil Ferrari, Danny Pasaglia, and Barry Seigel. Our registration is by Lillian Moretti. Our travel information is Carol and Russ Mascioni. Our special parties and banquets is Bimbo Bianchi. Our reception desk is Marilyn Ferrari and Lois Conti. Our awards and scoreboard and all our miscellaneous things that we need for our tournament is by Mario Massa. Our entertainment and side trips are by Denise Meyer and Jackie Johnson. Our scoring table will be held by Lou Conti and Oscar Bernacchi. Building the courts, big deal. I mean, it's a big job. There are 10 courts we're going to build. They're going to be done by Ray Basso, Bruno Moretti, and Ralph Bradia. And last but not least, our cleanup committee, our chairperson there will be Ugo Cosini. This will be our 15th year for U.S. Bocce Championships. And we will have something new for this tournament. We are going to have a cadet division, a 16-year-old and under, for the first time. We've been over to St. Pat's and Wheeling High Schools promoting the sport. We're going to be at St. Ignatius next week and another high school the following week. So we're trying to promote the game, especially getting these young kids in. And that's our future. This cadet division will have the medals, the gold, the silver, and the bronze. And they will also have something else. For the first time this year, the winner of this tournament will go to Europe representing the United States in international competitions. So it's really a big thing for this kid, a 15, a 16-year-old to go to. The game really is played by all ages. And my family, my father plays, my brother plays, my wife plays, and I have 3 sons that play. So I want to introduce two of my family, my youngest and my oldest. My youngest is Joey Conti, who is 8 years old. And his grandfather, or my father, who is 97 and still enjoys the game of bocce, Fabio Conti. Yeah, Dad. If there's longevity in bocce, you better start playing bocce. Before I turn over the mic to Phil, I would like to say a few words about him. He's really devoted a lot of time and effort to this game. He's really put his heart and soul in it. He's really gotten out there, gotten the sponsors and all the publicity, and he really deserves a big hand. He really does. All his hard work, that he has devoted to bocce finally paid off last year. Down at our 14th National Bocce Tournament, Phil won the individual bocce championship. He won it against Juliana Chiesa, who's a member of this club, but couldn't be here this evening. He might come a little bit later. They were picked 2 months ago by the Federation to go to China for the U.S. team to represent the U.S. in foreign competition in international play. So, Phil, I want to give you back the mic. And also, he got a nice sponsor by Sposponi's restaurant, Phil Barretta and Tony Spavoni. Tony's right next to Phil right now. So, Phil, you can have the mic back and keep up the hard work.
Thanks, Mike. Before I get into the announcing of the teams, I just want to touch on one thing as to what has been happening in the world of bocce. Since we started the tournament, working in the tournament this year, a lot of things have happened. First of all, we first started out on a cable TV station in Addison, of which Tom Figarelli over here is the host. Then we went from the cable TV station, access station, we then went to Channel 9 the day before Super Bowl. There's a program called the Energy Express. It's a young children's program, goes on for about a half hour, and they featured bocce on that particular program. From that program, which reached millions of young men across the country, we then went to Channel 7, Jim Rose. We had a demonstration at St. Patrick's High School. Jim Rose from Channel 7 came out and shot the demonstration, and it was on at Channel 7 at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. And it was aired all over locally in Illinois. We then went to Chicagoland TV, which is owned by the Chicago Tribune. They picked that up. They featured some of our bocce players at the Lakeview Betterment Club. Our next move was then to the Daily Center, which is June 7th. So a lot of things have been happening in the world of bocce. We're a force that has to be reckoned with. We're going to be out there. People are going to know more of us. The Sun-Times did a feature January 4th. The Pioneer Press did something April 19th. The Franoy, the red, white, and green. It goes on and on and on. So if there's anybody out there that think that bocce is now in the corners of the United States, I can assure you that you'll be hearing something about this game in the next 10 years to come. It will be the sport of the 90s, as I mentioned to you before. So right now, I'm going to give you what the teams are going to be. Thank you. We got one last thing I forgot. I got to introduce Danny Posalia, the Eastern Sector for the United States Bocce Federation. He has a few things to say, and I believe that, Don, you wanted to say a few things? Just a little bit, huh? All right, let's let Danny first, and you'll be next, all right? Danny. Sorry, Danny, I got too many papers here.
Okay, the last thing I want to do is stay up here and talk for an hour, but I think it's very important that I'm here representing not a local, but I'm representing the national organization of bocce. I spoke with the president, the current president, and he wishes us well, not only this evening, but in all the endeavor for the future of the tournament we're holding this year. But I'd feel remiss if I didn't point out a few things. One of the most important ingredients to this tournament and to this event were you people that came out this evening and spent some money to enjoy a meal and break bread with us and meet a few celebrities. And it's very important to understand this is a combined effort. You are here and we have to thank you, because if you were not here, this evening would not be successful. So on behalf of the United States Bocce Federation, I want to thank all of you who are here in attendance this evening. Applaud yourselves, please. The other thing I have to mention is about what we call the celebrities. These are the people that we asked, and you have to understand, for us it's easy because bocce means something. But you have people here this evening that were professional hockey players, professional football players, or whatever sport they did. And they may have said, well, what am I doing here this evening? Well, I think if you ask them, they'll probably repeat that they're here tonight to lend credibility to a sport that up to now has been not really well known in the United States. And I think we really owe them, and again, speaking on behalf of the United States Federation, we owe them many, many thanks that can't be paid with money, because they took time out from their lives and their time to come here this evening and basically lend credibility to a sport that desperately needs it. So I would really like another big round of applause for the celebrities and thanking them for their time. Then finally, I'm just going to introduce, this is a logo that was created. This is the first time they're being shown in public, and Phil's going to hold them up. These are our logos for the 1993 championship, and they'll be seeing these, you'll be able to purchase these, and they'll be around the city for a long time. They're hot off the press, just delivered here, and that's what they're going to look like. Mike, pass it that way so they can see it. This is a logo I believe was created by Denise Meyer's sister. She drew it, it was approved by the committee, and that's what went on here. Also, we forgot to mention Tina Nuzzo for her role on the committee. She's also been a very strong force in what's been going on. So, that's it for me. Just again, thank you all for coming. Thank you to the committee, and the president sends best of luck to everybody, and hopefully we'll have a nice championship, and we'll see all of you at Alpine from June 12th to June 19th. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Danny. Joe Gentile, you want to say something? Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Come on, Joe.
Come on, Joe. Come on. He's got a leader like that.
Come on.
Yeah, go ahead, Joe. Come on now. Yeah. Come on now. Come on, the parents got to say something. All right,
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Gentile.
Hi, guys. Phil, you did away with the job. I want to tell a little story. In the late 30s, when I was growing up, every Saturday and Sunday we'd go to the Alpine Gun Club to stay there for the weekend. And that's how I learned to play bocce. It was a great sport. Never did I think it would reach this proportion. But it's just another avenue for us to pursue the Italian dream. I think it's very, very important that we all get behind the sport, make it a big success, and let's talk about it. I'm tickled to be a very small part of it. And Phil, if you need me, we'll be there to help you. Thank you very much.
Jim Fidelli. Jim was the first one. When I came to him, I says, Jim, I got a message that I want to pass on to people. Will you please help me out? He said, sure. Never questioned my motives or anything. Jim Ficarelli.
All right. Phil, thanks. Phil, it's time, Phil. That's all right. That's all right. But the main thing is bocce, Phil. And I'll make this announcement, Phil. Oh, Phil. There will be the sports special cameras will be there to do the tournament, all right? I promise you that. Thanks, everybody.
Sorry, Don. We left out one important part of the program here. Our sponsors, I want to thank all the sponsors for making this particular event possible, and thank you. All right, here's the teams. Team number one, Bob, you got to pay attention. Bob, you're not going to be throwing no passes. We're going to be rolling balls. Pay attention. Bob Avellini, Danny Passalia, Joe Gentile, and Bill Real Wolf. That's team number one on alley number one. Team number two, Peter Marsh. Can't use no hockey stick, Peter. You gotta roll the ball. Bruno Bouchon, Ray Cagney, Bob Mazzoni. That's all on team. That's team number two on court number one. On court number two, team number three, Reggie Kerr, Mike Conti, Steve Taylor, and Wally Bassey. That's on court two. Team number four, Jim Grabowski, Phil Ferrari, Chase Donaldson, and Don, I got it right, Don Figuarelli. That's team number 4 on court 2. This is the Pro-Am. Incidentally, if you don't know what I'm calling out, this is our Pro-Am. On court number 3, Mr. Newspaper, Jim Edison, Mario Massa, Barry Busa, and Lou Farina. On court number 3, team number 6, Tony Spavone, Bruno Moretti, Mark Abel, and Lorraine Jete, I got that right, Jete. That's on court number 3. So right after we get done here, let the games begin. Thank you very much, everybody, for coming.
Where is it? Not here.
Off the rail. No,
Run, baby, run! Get out of there!
Stop, stop. Oh, brakes! Hit a house! Hit a house!
Straight! Straight! Ooh, trouble in River City. Trouble in River City, man.
Fly.
Not bad. Get out of there! Get out of there!
Stop.
Go! All right.
That thing goes down there.
He's the man. He's the man.
Sure, he knows what he's doing.
What else?
Might be short. I got what one.
Nice and easy. Just pass this wall. Just pass.
Damn, he's at the bar.
Joe says, wake
Go
up.
there.
Let's go. Cut the
I told you she was
Right here. Right here. Come on. Yeah, Luigi. Get over. Hit that
away, Wall.
You get them by one, they get them by the dozen. All right, they're doing better. All right. One. Yeah, we got two, right? Yeah. For a long individual, false sense of security. Let him have one. 2-1. Yeah, not bad.